Hi! Hi, Jules.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm just putting on this chapstick.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Okay. I feel like I just need to start off with the announcement because I'm just going to be thinking
What
about
announcement?
it. Okay. Well, you already know, but this is an announcement. Yes. My big announcement. But this is for like the listeners to tell them.
Okay.
Okay. So as you know, we've been going weekly,
Yeah.
and I have been like, I mean, you guys know that like Friday night I majored in theater in school, and I obviously have like taken a little break from it. But this past week, I was actually hold on, sorry. Sorry. Hold on.
Keeping all of this. Take out none of this.
What did I have to wait? What's the show is the prom on tour right now? I think it is. But this past week, I was actually This past week, I was actually cast in the national tour of the prom. Which it's not even that funny. I just can't get through it. Guys. Sorry.
Okay, so
hold on, I got it. But this past week, I was actually cast in the national Broadway tour of the prom, and I'm so excited. I have taken a really long break, but honestly, I've been auditioning so hard for the past 8 months and I didn't want to tell anyone because I didn't want to have to talk about the rejection, but I'm going on my first tour, so things might sound a little different for the podcast for a little while. I'm going on an 8-month tour starting next month, which is just so crazy. I can't believe it. You guys, I literally so I'm the understudy for the lead, and then I'm in the ensemble most nights. April Fools! Fuck musical theater and everyone involved. Theater needs to be abolished.
Jules, this was a manic episode. You're having a breakdown right now. You're having a breakdown right now. Becca, cut none of that. That was Jules' attempt at pranking someone. That was Jules' attempt at pranking someone.
Anyway, yeah, I'm sorry. Did you do any April Fool's prank? Oh, yeah, you did. You did one to Ted, but you didn't follow through.
I did one to you also. I texted my friend group chat and I was like, you guys, I just got really fucked over by a TaskRabbit.
Wait, that was a prank?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you posted a hole in a wall.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
I sent you guys a picture of a hole in the wall and I was like, this TaskRabbit just hung a shelf and now I don't have a wall anymore.
And it was a gaping hole.
Yeah.
I was really going to do something crazy to Becca, but I was like, no, I feel like honestly, it would be too obvious because of the day. So I'm just considering it April Fool's month when it comes to Becca.
Me too. April is April Fool's month.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is April Fool's month.
Yeah.
That's real.
All of my pranks have flopped, which sucks. My dad did the cruelest April Fool's joke he ever could have done. Mm-hmm. And I will say, upon further reflection, he kind of was getting back at me because 2 April Fools ago, I called him crying, and I was like, Dad, I called him from somebody else's phone crying, and I was like, Dad, I just got robbed, they took everything, I
thought you said you got arrested.
No, I haven't done that to him yet.
Okay.
But I was like, I just got robbed, they took all my stuff, and I'm on the Upper West Side, I don't even know how I'm gonna get back to Brooklyn, without my phone and everything. And his response, he was like, oh, Julia, well, I don't know what you want me to do. You know what I mean? I feel like you see all these dads and these prank TikToks of it being your kid was arrested, and the dads are like, are you okay, sweetheart? I tell my dad, he's like, well, I don't know what you want me to do, Julia.
No, literally.
Anyway, I am at CVS with my friend on April Fool's Day, and I'm waiting there with her for her to get her prescription. I receive a text from my father that reads, hey, kind of some upsetting news, period. But after thinking about it for a while, I have decided to move out. I know this is a lot to take in, period. Call me later and we can talk about it more. Now, what I will say, not totally out of the realm of possibility.
Right.
Because I believed it immediately.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. And I'm sitting there, I show it to my friend.
That's so messed up.
And I was just like, dude, and she was like, go call him. And I'm so upset, I'm shaking. I feel nauseous. I'm stepping outside of the CVS being oh fuck. Because I'm also the oldest sibling. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna be orchestrating this.
All right.
Freaking out. And I walk outside and I call him and he's like, hey, I know, like, he's like, keeps it up for a minute, and then he just starts cracking up. He's like, April Fools! And I was like, Dad, what the fuck? And he was like, I'm terrible, I know, I'm terrible. My dad and I fight like dogs because we have the same personality and both of us have to have the last word. We're both so stubborn. So he's calling me because he like doesn't approve of my lifestyle and I don't approve of his lifestyle, but like we get along for the most part. And
because we have the same personality,
just
opposite ends of the spectrum.
So we have been yelling at each other on the phone for like 20 minutes at this point, like actually yelling. And then he's like, I just, I know that, like, I know how Social Security works these days and savings works these days. Like, the fact that you don't have, like, a 401k. And I was like, well, Dad, if I'm 70 and I can't retire, you can roll over in your fucking grave and say, I told you so. And then he just starts cracking up and he was like, all right, I gotta go. I love you. And I was like, all right, love you too. Bye. And I recorded it. I have it on audio.
Yeah, it's really, really wild.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Friday. My pronouns are they, them. Jules, what do I look like?
You look like the hottest version of Seth Rogen on a podcast.
Okay, I can take it.
Right? I think Seth Rogen's hot.
I think Seth Rogen's so hot. He's like one of my two boy crushes.
Yes, he's so hot, and that's what you look
and
like
I'm
right
the
now.
hottest version?
Yes, like right now you're literally in like, because you're in like a cool boy outfit right now. And I feel like he's always kind of in like a cozy cool boy outfit.
Because now I bet he like smells so good.
Yeah, he's rich. He's got that rich hot. And that's exactly what you look like. And you look like it's maybe he was like running a meeting. Thank you.
Yeah, I just ran a meeting as Seth Rogen for sure.
Hi, my name is Jules.
Hi, Jules.
Hi, my pronouns are she, they. What do I look like? Fry.
Okay. I know just what you look like. You look like someone who owns property. You look like you own a condo with a backyard.
Okay. Where?
Anywhere you want, baby.
So it can be New York?
You look like you work hard.
Okay.
And because of that, you own property.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
I look like I slept in my bedroom last night that I own.
You own the bedroom as well as the kitchen. You rent out a room, I'll be honest.
Okay,
you are renting a room.
That's hard.
Just until you pay off the mortgage.
Mortgages are like 40 years. I keep a roommate for 40 years.
No, all different roommates.
Yeah. I would renew roommate every month.
Yeah.
I do month to month for 40
But only 1
years.
month. Yeah. And you use it to document people, and you film a documentary. That's 100% what you look like.
Okay, so
About-
I'm like sort of, do people know I'm taking advantage of them?
No, they know.
They know, they're into it.
When they move in, just be like, hey, no worries, you don't have to participate. I obviously have one roommate a month for 40 years, so if you don't participate, it's really no big deal. But if you'd like to, I'd like to lightly document your time here.
I'm doing a 40-year documentary.
Mm-hmm. That's what you look like. That's exactly what you look like and what your vibe is in your outfit.
I love that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you. Do I look like I could be a therapist?
Yeah, but
Okay.
more like a music therapist.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Got it.
Got it.
Got it. 3, 2, 1, paint. Paint tree. Got it.
Got it.
3, 2, 1, green. Yeah.
That was so good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah. Can I tell a story?
I wish you would.
Okay. Me and Tim were having sex the other day, and a little bit into it, he was like, hey, like, I don't think I can come. And I was like, it's all good, like, no worries, or whatever. And we kept having sex, and it just, like, took a long time, but he came. And then
Awesome.
after, he was like, sorry that took so long. The club can't even handle me right now was really stuck in my head. And I was like, babe, what? Like, as I was going down on you, like, he was like, no, you were going down on me, and in my brain, loud as fuck, it was just like, the club can't even handle me right now.
It's like, you know I know how.
to make it stop and stare as I go out. And I was like, babe, why didn't you tell me to stop? He was like, I was kind of vibing. Okay, I have an announcement. I got filler. Can you guess what kind of filler I got? It's chin filler. You guys? Okay. If you're a trans boy, a trans masc, or non-binary, or someone that wants to look more masculine, I can't recommend this enough. I decided I was gonna book Kybella. I don't know if you guys know what Kybella is, but it's injectables you can do in your like double chin area and it like dissolves fat there. So I thought that would give me like a more chiseled jawline. I'm not on T right now. I have like face dysphoria, like I want to look more masculine in the face, but T's not an option for me right now. So I was like, I'm gonna do Kybella. Like it'll just make my jaw look more defined. I get to the med spa, to Jules's girl.
Shout out Claire.
Shout out Claire. She's literally everything to me. I sit down, I'm like, hi, I'm here for Kybella. I have been saving for Kybella for months at this point. So excited for this. I sit down and she's like, so what are your goals? Like, why are you doing Kybella?
And she's so real for asking you that.
She's so real. And I was really vulnerable, which I'm really proud of myself, because a lot of times when I know this is not a doctor, but it felt like a doctor-like setting.
Mm-hmm.
I like lie all the time because I'm like scared of the doctor, and I like am scared of also getting treated differently because I'm trans. Like, so normally I don't say that at the doctor. I just like go into a different persona kind of. But I was like, I'm trans. I'm not on hormones, but I would like it to kind of look like I am in the face. How can we work that one out, baby? And she was like, we're not giving you Kybella today.
And just to give you like a quick idea of who Claire is.
Stunning,
straight woman.
Yes. Ally. She didn't blink.
Ally.
She did not blink. She was like, okay, so here's what we're doing. We're not doing Kybella for you today. Because she was like, testosterone-based bodies have like a fuller face. And so like that's how like hormones distribute the weight. Like, I'm just gonna give you some fucking injectables and make your face look a little more masculine. And I was like, girl, I trust you with my entire life.
Right.
Go off.
Yeah.
And she did. She just gave me stuff like right around my chin to make it look like more full and more straight, as opposed to what it normally did, which was like dip in, because my chin, she was like, your chin is as big as your nose. But usually when people who go through testosterone puberty, their chin, like the bones, like get wider than the length of their nose. Whereas people who go through estrogen puberty, it's usually the same.
Wow,
like,
she knew so much.
She was and she was like, I know exactly what you want, and she gave me exactly what I want, and I feel so much more confident today.
Yay!
I knew there was something different.
You think I look cute?
It looks great.
It looks so good.
I like literally straight up feel emotional about it because I have like I can't start tea right now, and I was like, but I'm fucking tired of not being able to have those effects of tea. Like watching Ted, like over the years, his face has changed. His face has changed, and it looks like a lot more masculine now, and I really, really want that. But there's like other stuff with tea and my medical background that aren't super compatible. So it just has to be like, I just need more time to actually do research because there isn't a lot of research for me on my specific shit.
Right.
And this was like a workaround. So you guys, if any of you like can't be on tea for any reason, but you like want your face to look more masculine, I'm sure there's ways to make it more feminine too. Like, she clearly knew what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
Oh my god, she's
Claire
such a genius.
at Plump in Williamsburg.
Plump in Williamsburg, you guys.
And I actually was recommended by my friend Haley Jacobson, the writer of the book Old Enough, which everybody should read, because I was having TMJ problems. And I went into Claire, and she like...
Right, notoriously, you couldn't eat a sandwich.
I couldn't eat a sandwich, or anything else for that matter, obviously. So I went into Claire, and I was like, Claire, and I was like, Claire, like this, with my lifestyle, it's just never gonna work. And she
Claire,
was like...
I've gotta eat box.
Yeah, and she was like, say less, queen, like, I know exactly what to do. She also does my lips, which look so natural, and she does such a good job. And I love Claire. Claire is, yeah. Back in college, we both used to get like full Brazilians like every 5 weeks.
Yeah.
That's true of you too, right?
I still do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say how the tables have turned, but never mind, I guess.
Not every 5 weeks, but every like few months, I'll like reset.
Did you go to Proper Puss in college?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah.
We all did.
The place in our college town was called Proper Puss.
Dude, literally at Proper Puss, she was waxing me and was being like, I wax all the people from your program, and started naming everyone that she waxes
literally.
by name. And I was like...
Because it was all of us.
I was like, okay, girl, like, this is kind of the only waxing place in town, so that makes sense, but maybe I didn't know who, like...
Need to know who has a Brazilian.
Yeah, maybe I didn't need to know who has a bald pussy in my program.
Right, exactly. Well, yeah, what are you guys doing with your...
Yeah, right in.
Because I'll be honest, in the past, like, 6 months, I guess I'm thinking about it now, and I'm like, it doesn't really feel like there's a trend. I feel like I've seen every different kind of, like...
I feel like trends are over.
I will say it's rare for me to see somebody these days who's, like, waxed absolutely clean, raw.
Mm.
Not to say I haven't seen it.
Right.
But it's less likely.
Interesting.
Probably just because it's so goddamn expensive.
In this economy?
Exactly.
You're gonna have a bald pussy in this economy?
Right. That's how I know you're rich.
Yeah.
I pulled on someone's pants, I see a Brazilian, I'm like, oh.
Damn.
You're paying for dinner.
You're wealthy, yeah.
In this scenario, we're having sex before dinner on the first date.
No, you're like, you have to Zell me for dinner.
Yeah, that's how I know if
Only accept Zell.
Can you PayPal me? It's volleyball lover 02 from when I was sending around weird sex videos. I was trying to convince people I was a 21-year-old volleyball player.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah.
For one day.
Jules and I catfished as sugar babies on sites as 21-year-olds. And listen, before you say that's fucked up, it's actually not, because clearly those guys were creepy and wanted to talk to 21-year-olds, and that day instead, they talked to us.
I only did it for one day, but in that one day, I made like $1,500. Just being like, him being like, can you send me a video? And I'd be like, I would, but I'm in Jersey City.
So you're gonna have given this breakdown, but to give you guys a brief recap, I created a really incredible sugar baby scam that I would recommend to absolutely anyone. Me and Jules have done it. Jules made $1,500. I honestly never made that much. I think it's because I look like a man. However, it worked wonders for this girl right here.
Yeah, it worked really well.
So what you do is you get on Hinge, you set your age to high, and your location to New York City, okay?
Like your age is and the people you're interested in, not your own age. Your own age is 21.
Yeah, you set your age to 21, but your age range to older guys, okay?
Mm-hmm. Men only.
Swipe right on every fuggo you can
Don't
find.
say fuggo.
No, I'll say it. Swipe right on all of them. As you text them all, here is the script. You follow the script, you make the sale, okay? Don't go off script. Follow this script. Don't get yourself in trouble. Say, I am at my friend's birthday party out in Jersey City right now. And then they're going to be like, oh, that's crazy. Like, are you having a good time or whatever? And you're going to say, like, no, actually, everyone's flirting with her and no one's flirting with me. Mm-hmm. And then they're going to say, if I was there, I'd flirt with you. Then invite them to Jersey City. They're going to say no because they're not going to go to Jersey City.
No one's going there. Maybe it's actually Long Island City. Well, either way, it doesn't matter.
But everyone's farther away from what your actual location
Hoboken,
is. Yeah.
if you need to.
Then when they're like, I would flirt with you, say, aw, really? That's so sweet. Would you buy me a drink?
Mm-hmm.
Right here is where some people are gonna drop off, okay?
You're
and
gonna
let
lose
them
a lot of
go.
them. Yeah.
And let them go. Don't fight it. But some guys might say, yeah, I'd totally buy you a drink. Say, ooh, I really would want an espresso martini right now. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Then eventually kind of coax them into be like, like, do you want to still buy me a drink? You can Venmo me and like maybe I'll go to the bathroom and send you a cute pic. Mm-hmm. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Then say the espresso martini is $20.
Drop the bomb.
With tip.
$35 espresso martini.
Because be like, we're at a really nice place in Long Island City.
Yeah.
Or Jersey City.
Or Hoboken or whatever.
Hoboken,
Yeah.
wherever you need to be. Okay? If it goes well, find a stock image of an espresso martini and send it to him. Men are dumb, so you don't need to try that hard. And then take like a slutty pic in the bathroom with kind of like a sleeve off situation and like your tits like in your face, okay? Then keep on asking for drinks until they say no, and they're gonna be trying to hang out with you IRL, and then be like, sure, I would love to hang out with you, but could you pay me for an Uber? And then say it's a really expensive Uber, and then when they pay you, block them.
Okay, mine went totally differently from this. First, espresso martini, fine. He bought me like 3 espresso martinis. I'm in bed for all of this, by the way. And then he was like, will you go to the bathroom and send me a video of you touching yourself? And I was like, no, but I'll send you an audio of me doing it.
Yeah.
And you can pay me $300 for it.
Mm-hmm.
He's in. So then we Googled, we Googled like Ariana Grande, but you're in the bathroom at a club. So it sounds like...
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
We play like background music and there's like people talking in it and it sounds like that. And then it was just me being like, like pretending to come. Send it to him. $300 immediately. And then he was like, well, I really wish you would send me some like videos like where I could see you. And I was like, well, I could if I was like home, but I'm all the way in Jersey City. And he was like, I'll get you an Uber. How much is it? And I was like, it's $75. And then I said, but if you really want me, you'll get me an Uber Black, which is like $175. And he sent me $175. I did it for literally one day. And I told him I was in so many different places. Like, I'm at work now in Upper Manhattan. I'm at work in Inwood right now, and I live in, like, fucking Flatbush, so I'm going to need you to send me $300 for an Uber, and then I'll send you, like, a video of my boobs.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm in.
Wow.
I got, like, $1,500, and then I just blocked him because I was getting freaked out and bored.
Yeah, I had to block my sugar daddy, too.
Speaking of all of those things, sluts.
Yes, we have some Slut of the Week submissions. If you don't know what Slut of the Week is, Slut of the Week are submissions we take weekly, and if you win Slut of the Week, we'll post you on our story if you want. If you would like to be anonymous for Slut of the Week, that's totally fine, just tell us. But if you want to be posted on our story, give us your name, pronouns, and @. You can either DM us or email us at gaydaypodcast@gmail.com.
DM is better because then we can just like, go right to your profile.
Okay, listen up. Here's what a slutty story has to entail. Just confidence or fuckery. Those are 2 elements of sluttiness. Confidence and or fuckery.
Mm-hmm.
And or scamming.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all really within the multitudes that a slut can have.
Yeah.
Do you have any other things to add?
They can also be stories from the past. It doesn't have to be something you did this week.
Yes, they can be old stories.
It can be old slutty stories. I don't know. I mean,
wanna
basically
hear,
what
if
you
you're
just said.
married, I want to hear how you met your spouse.
Okay.
Only if it's interesting, you guys. Seriously.
Yeah, don't send us snooze fest.
No snooze fest.
I'm gonna fall asleep reading them.
I'm gonna fall asleep reading it. Keep it juicy.
Okay, let's just get into it. We're gonna read some.
All right, this here's my Slut of the Week submission. Was hooking up with a man who absolutely hated me.
Been there.
But loves to fuck me. Once he came to my apartment after sending 1 titty pic, he was inside for no more than 17 minutes and 30 seconds, which started once he walked in the door to the moment he walked out.
Oh my god, I thought they meant inside them.
That time does in fact include us sitting awkwardly on my bed until one of us made a move. In parentheses, 10 minutes.
So you had sex for 7 minutes.
That's tough. That's tough to hear.
Do you think there's any way that could be a fulfilling... Like, could that be fulfilling for you in some world?
Me? Yeah.
Someone coming over and leaving in 17 minutes?
Absolutely, that'd be ideal.
Okay.
Get out. I have a Slut of the Week story. Please listen. I was visiting Minneapolis to check out a grad program there. I wanted to meet people and get laid while I was there, so I baited my Tinder profile by mentioning I'm in a trans fight club. I am. It worked, and a hot they-them who IDs as mask in a femway started messaging me, and we agreed to meet at the lesbian bar that night. We both arrived, but it was closed for Easter. What self-respecting lesbian bar closes for Easter? I don't know. But we bounced to another dykey bar that was more of a sports/pool bar, lesbian owned. I beat them 3 times at pool and
Hot.
told them to give me a kiss as a reward. We quickly went back to their place. I had been the one being more forward and toppish with flirting, and then they told me they're a bottom with flirting, but a top in the sheets. It took off from there. They undressed me and took control, strapped me down,
Oh my God.
choked me, and did a great job slapping my ass. It was incredible.
Wow, very graphic.
I'm usually the one initiating / topping and was worried they weren't enjoying it, so I kept asking if everything was good. They told me stop asking, so I shut the fuck up and enjoyed myself. Anyways, I love y'all's banter and slut normalization. Thanks for your work.
That's awesome.
Wow. Okay, I have to ask if you are down.
That sounds really like you tried something new and you were bold. It sounds great. I'm really happy for you.
All right, let me pull you up a new one.
I was dating someone who was also dating other people, and she started dating someone that I ghosted. I had hold up. Sorry,
Hold up. Break that down. Break that down.
I was dating someone who was also dating other people,
Mm-hmm.
and then she started dating somebody that I had ghosted.
Okay, understood.
In parentheses, I had, I guess, also ghosted their sister. Yikes. Okay,
Stop ghosting people.
just be communicative, people.
Just be communicative,
It's such an
people.
easy text. I'll write it for you right now. Hey, I had so much fun on our date. Either you can say, I decided I'm not in a place to be dating, or I didn't feel a romantic connection, but I think you're great, or I
Or whatever
straight
the
up
true
don't want to
reason
see you
is.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah. But just
Say
fucking,
the- just
well,
say
if it's
the
a
true
first date and
reason.
you both ghost each other, that's fine. But just like, if, whatever. I went to her graduation party at her other partner's house, which was very awkward, and now we broke up, and they're monogamous and getting married. And by ghosting, I don't mean we like actually met. I mean we were on Bumble and then stopped. Okay, so that's not actually really ghosting.
That's
then.
not ghosting, and you're just fine and valid.
And
we're sorry
I'm
about
sorry that
rant
we yelled at you earlier.
Yeah, that's
but
fine. That
that's-
happens all the time.
I mean that really goes to show how deep community runs and how everybody's fucking everybody.
Literally.
I wonder what. Wait. Have you and I ever figured out like what our connection is like with people?
We don't have one. We've never fucked the same person ever.
I know, but we must have fucked somebody who's fucked that person. You know what I mean?
There's one person that I'm going on a date with that you like spoke to briefly, but that's it.
No, I feel like we must have hooked up with somebody that hooked up with somebody.
No, we haven't.
Damn. That's
I know.
crazy.
For being gay in each other's lives for this long, it's really powerful.
I am positive.
Who?
I'm positive
Who?
there is somebody.
Oh, no,
Who?
that's not true. Well, we fucked friends. You fucked. We
Oh.
fucked friends, but they haven't fucked each other, so there's a disconnect.
But they were
maybe
childhood best
probably-
friends.
They probably fucked the same girl at one point because they were both really slutty.
And that would be a connection, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but I don't know that for a fact. We have to ask.
I definitely can't. That's the last man I ever had sex with.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
It was in December 2019, and it was it was like a Christmas party, and someone that you had hooked up with before brought his childhood best friend from out
Yeah.
of state and was visiting.
And I was gonna fuck him, and so
You were gonna fuck the friend?
no, I was gonna fuck the guy, and then you fucked his
Right,
friend.
right. Yeah. Did you fuck the guy that night? And then I fucked his friend. Right, because we were, yeah. His friend, very nervous guy,
Yeah, really nervous guy.
said,
Oh my god, wait, this is so funny actually on this story. This is so good. So they fucked, and then they both wanted to fuck again. Like, they both wanted to see each other again, but they
Who?
were you and this other guy.
oh.
So Jules fucked this, God, how do we say this?
I only hooked up with him once.
No, you hooked up with him twice.
No, I know what you're saying. We met at a bar,
And
we
fucked
were
a different time.
No, we fucked that night. We were flirting at the bar and we both wanted to hook up with each other, but neither of us were willing to make a first move. And so, like, we just ended up, the whole night, both of us were telling our close friends, you and his friend, like, oh, I really want to hook up with that guy. I really want to hook up with her, like, whatever. But both of us were too shy. So then we left. And then you from my phone and him from his friend's phone texted to each other as if
Okay,
we were us.
Hold on. So, they're flirting all night. We leave. Me and Jules leave. The two guys leave.
And I'm
Awesome.
bummed because I'm like, oh, that guy was really cute and I really thought we were going to hook up.
all of a sudden, Jules gets a text from the guy because they had exchanged numbers. And Jules is like, I don't know what to respond. So I take her phone, and me and this guy are just texting back and forth.
Because at this point, it was like 1 a.m., so it was like, we're either going to do this or not. Yeah.
I'm being Jules. I'm literally fully leading the thing because I'm being really forward and flirting because Jules, like, couldn't fucking land it. Couldn't seal the deal. So it's me. Whatever. They eventually fuck. I go and fuck the other guy, and then I start talking to him, and he goes, you know, earlier when my friend texted Jules, it was actually me. And then I was like, dude, it was me responding. And we realized him and I had been texting each other as you guys to set you up to fuck.
Yeah.
So in a way, him and I landed like we got laid and we
got 2 other people laid. Yeah, it was powerful.
Yeah.
Aw, that guy was so sweet.
Yeah, sweetheart.
He was so nervous. He came over and we talked, and it was like 2 a.m. by the time he got there. He talked to me for like 3 hours. He was building a crib for his best friends who were about to have a baby because he was a woodworker, which very cool. He was like and he was like moving to a small farm.
A lot of information though.
I know, exactly. He was like, I'm moving to a small farm in Canada tomorrow morning. That's why I'm like stopping here in New York to go do like woodworking forever. And I was like, that is so hot and cool. And also like,
you can just start kissing me if you want.
It's 4 a.m. and you just told me you're moving to Canada tomorrow, so we're probably not going to see. If we're going to see each other again, I'd love to hear about this.
Yeah,
but he's showing me all these videos of the process of building the crib. Beautiful crib, by the way. Amazing craftsmanship. Such a sweet guy.
Anyways, let's keep reading.
Yeah, sorry.
Gay and they, D here, pronouns are they, them, and I am not letting anonymous take my gay story.
Okay, love that.
I'm a non-monogamous and demisexual slut, which means I throw it back like crazy, but only for those I feel a connection with.
Wait, love that.
I'm still down to be flirty before the emotional connection, as I am still a slut. Very nice. To be slut of the week, I present to you my birthday this year. I spent the night going into my birthday so I could be making out at 12:01 on my B-day with my long-term partner who I love and adore. So of course, I got some very in-love fucking for my birthday. And
awesome.
Then I spent the day outside basking in the sun while having sex flashbacks, of course. Oh my God, it sounds amazing. You're like alone, you're just like, woo! Only to go spend the night with my deeply cared for fling.
Wow.
This connection is there, but the sex is just hot and slutty. So there's my story time. I had 2 partners fuck me on my birthday, ethically, consensually, and sluttily.
That's beautiful.
Thank you, Dee. I love that story.
That sounds like the perfect birthday.
Sounds like the perfect birthday. Happy birthday, Dee. All right, Dee, you are the slut of the week.
Congratulations.
Dee, that sounds so good.
We're going to put Dee up on our story.
Ow, ow.
Congratulations, Dee. You really are a huge slut. You know I know how to make you stop and stare as I go out. The club can't even handle me right now. To see me stop and stare as I go out. The club can't even handle me right now. Whoa, whoa, ooh, ooh, whoa, whoa, ooh, ooh. I can't remember
I don't really remember anything else.
Thank you guys so much for listening. We'll talk to you next week. We love you.
Mm-hmm.
Gay and They is a Fruit House production.